I think this is one of those games where you feel like you look cooler than you actually do.
I know I don't look cooler now. The music makes you think you're a baller though. So like, yeah, I can't get this.
Yeah, and the lightsabers.
In reality, I look like a fool.
Darn it. You can get one or two wrong. Yeah. The wrong side one really gets you. Oh, there it goes. Fucking crazy.
I don't know which is which right now.
You're better than I thought you would. And then here.
I'm just like, I'm just start flailing. Yeah. This makes me feel like when I'm in the mountains and I look up and I lose my life.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you asshole.
What?
He was behind me the whole time. Yeah.
What?
This is creepy. What? Uh-oh. I don't like that. Wait, where are you?
I'm right here. Is the video done?
Yeah, it's done. So when you look down, you're like, there's nothing below you.
Can you see the boundary?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Because you're getting close to some things.
One eternity later.
We are now leaving Squamish and we are going to hit up Vancouver before we start making our way back home. It's a rainy day.
Well, actually, we should be using my phone because yours is.
Weird. You didn't even touch it, started recording.
Well, tonight we've decided to stealth camp in Vancouver. We won't...
Hold on a second. Do you want to first say that we left Squamish and...
Did we do anything else?
I was doing that update before and then you stopped it halfway through when we were leaving Squamish.
It was loud on your phone, yeah. Okay, so we have left Squamish. We need to start making our way back to Edmonton, so we want to do some vintage shopping in Vancouver, so we spent a little bit of time doing that today. Now we're parked kind of close to downtown. Don't want to disclose our location because the people who have to live here on a regular basis, they're the ones who suffer when you start naming places. If you're stealth, you can probably park and sleep almost anywhere around here. Lots of options that are off the beaten path. We did find some porta potties, so we're happy that we're within a short walking distance of those. But right now we're just eating some leftover pizza and some veggie sticks, kind of just chilling. It's about 10 o'clock p.m.
10:30, I think.
10:30 now.
Yeah.
We've been here since about 9:30. Now we're just gonna chill. We're not gonna play any games, but we're gonna listen to some music. We've got our Bluetooth speaker hooked up. We've got some nice stuff to drink and some cold pizza to eat, and then we're just gonna sleep until morning, when we might do a bit more vintage shopping, and then we're gonna hit the road and start heading east and see how the smoke is. We're still not sure if we're gonna go up through Lillooet, kind of the backwoods way. There's less fires that way and probably clearer skies. Or we might just take the main highway straight through the middle of it all. That's the beauty of not having an itinerary.
An agenda?
An agenda. Feels like a business meeting. Anyways, we'll catch you on the flip side. Well, it's the next morning. No hassles at all. We actually talked to a couple of other van lifers that were here, and they said they've been staying here for quite a while, off and on. It seems like when they do a crackdown at this location, they do a massive crackdown, and it seems to be like when there's tons of cars or tons of vehicles here. I read something about there being like 300 vehicles towed in a few hours, but that seems more like there was illegal parking on the road behind me. Either way, it seems like if you park in a low-key spot and there's not a lot of other people around and you're stealth about it, you'll be okay. The others in this lot had like lawn chairs out last night, and one had a lute they were playing, and you don't have to be super stealth, but I don't know. I always like the lower key the better, because then you're not raising the ire of residents or anyone else who could try to come and take a leak on your campfire. That being said, we're going to start heading back towards Edmonton. We did some vintage shopping in Vancouver yesterday, but it's just like the parking is mayhem. The people, it's hard to have fun. But we're going to stop at thrift stores in little towns on the way back. They probably don't get picked over as much, although we did find a jackpot of the most amazing t-shirt collection yesterday. But it was in the basement of the place, and the basement had sewer backup, so we couldn't go and look through them. So we'll have to come back for that one. We come through here lots, so we figure there will be ample opportunity in the future. So yeah, today we're probably going to head back through Lillooet. It's kind of the back roads way. There's a major fire on the main highway that we would take back, and right now it appears that it's closed. We could bypass through Kelowna, but that's not nearly as exciting either. That, and we forgot our insulated coffee mugs in Squamish, so it looks like that has determined the way we're going back home. And again, I didn't get to say goodbye to my sister. She had to go to work before we left and all of that, so I'll be able to stop in now and say hi or say bye. Marilyn's just making a quick trip to the bathroom, and then we are going to be on our way. The drive shaft now is running smooth as ice. Everything is beautiful. So yeah, at this point, I think we're just gonna hit the road, catch some of those small town thrift shops, and yeah, enjoy the drive. Try to stay north of the smoke. The jet stream, yeah, checking firesmoke.ca seems to be a great resource. It looks like the jet stream has turned south, so that means if we stay north of the fires, we'll mostly be in clear skies. Fingers crossed. Because right now it's kind of cloudy here.
It's not necessarily smoky though. It's
no,
just,
yeah, the rain has kind of taken everything away. But alrighty, well, let's get on our way. So, slight change of plans. We're going to leave the coffee mugs. We figured out that the fuel to go that route is going to add at least double the cost of what those were. So we'll buy new ones and pick those up when we come back through, possibly in September. We may be getting a new van. Something may be happening with this van, but that's for another video. So we're going to go through a different route to kind of take the small towns so we can still hit up some of those small town thrift shops. But now we're actually on our way.
It's a hunter with his dog. Just like it's gonna be YouTubing.
Now this is cool. This is an old school CB radio, but like one you'd put in your house. So it may not be glamorous, but this is the legitimate part of van life a lot of people don't show you. We are cooking dinner at a picnic table beside the propane tanks at a Chevron gas station in podunk nowhere, just because we had a busy day. Lots of driving, lots of distance. Frying up some Cajun chicken, blackened, the way it should be done, and some salad. So we actually have salad in a bag. That's an easy way to solve the dinner problem. But let me just show you around here. The van, the pumps are around the corner. Huge floodlight. There's a propane tank there. The Chevron sign there. Fuel is quite expensive right now. Yeah, that's what's going down tonight. We do have a really sweet spot to stay picked out. The morning should be incredible. We're gonna be driving there in the dark, so we won't be able to see a whole lot. But come morning time, we'll introduce you to the location with the drone. If it is what we think it is, it should be pretty sweet. Anyways, I think I should help with dinner.